Okay, peeps, welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about the October X date and dividend payout amounts for the YieldMax ETFs. Let's get it. So as you guys can see here on X, or formerly Twitter, there was a tweet or an X post. I don't know what you want to call it, but there was a post made by YieldMax ETFs on here that says that they have announced what their payouts are going to be for this month. So I'm actually taking a look here to see. Yeah, so see, it says right here on October 2nd that they were going to announce it. Unfortunately, I was not able to get to this until I got off. So I just got home from work. I would not have been able to do this morning, so this had to wait until late evening. But yeah, anyways, pretty much as you guys can see here, they say that Cony's yield is basically, stratospheric, and that they announced what all the different dividend payouts are going to be. So let's look over to the actual link that they leave, which is this link right here. So if you guys are wondering, if you basically just go to X and you look up their page and you click on this tinyurl.com/22YCS767, you'll see it. And this is what you're going to get right here. So this sheet right here is what the payouts are going to be, as you can see, for the middle of this month of October. So let's get started. So Tesla, which is the Tesla version, you're going to get just slightly over 57 cents. So there is a slight decrease month over month, but it's not the major. It's like a couple cents. OARC, you're going to get 30%, 30.2%. So a slight decrease on OARC. I believe last month was like 36 cents. So again, not really a huge decrease. Aptly, this is a very large increase. The last month was 22 cents. This time you're going to get more than double that. NVIDIA had a pretty sharp decrease. I believe last month was 92 cents. This month you're going to get 67 cents. So pretty sharp drop there. But again, if you're diversified throughout the YieldMax ETFs, you will more than make up for it with some of these other ones. But you got to understand it. NVIDIA has been moonshotting the whole year, so a pullback and ultimately probably a slight reduction temporarily on the NVIDIA version is probably bound to happen. So I'm not really personally surprised that this happened. AMZ had another large increase. I don't remember what the exact amount was for AMZ last month. I think it was like around 40 something cents. So you're getting about a 3% increase there, 38%. You get 27% on FB. This is also increased 45 cents. GUI is 23%. You get another increase here up to 39 cents. And FLEA again, another increase at almost 37% and 51 cents per share. Keep on scrolling down. So here's the big one that everybody's talking about. So this is Cony. And as I told you guys before in previous videos, we kind of estimated that it was going to be somewhere between a 90 to 110% yield. So we actually came in a little bit under that, but in all honesty, I think it will probably be much higher than this, probably even higher than 110% once the bull market gets started, because at that point, Coinbase is going to moonshot, because crypto is moonshotting, crypto and Coinbase are related. So probably expect to see, I would say, north of 110% at that point. But yeah, this is the big hot topic as of lately, is the $1.20 per share. It's crazy to think that you're going to get this every month, at least this month, for holding these shares. So that's pretty wild. And Coinbase itself does not pay a dividend, so gives you a chance to get some passive income on a non-dividend paying stock. So you got the MSFO is at 16.5%. You'll get about 28 cents a share. So MSFT, Disney, Zomo, and JPM here are all brand new. Just so you guys know, full disclosure, I do not own any of these four right here. I only own all of these up here. So that's MSFT. You get just over 16% on the DIS ETF, 26 cents. About 18% on Zomo, 28 cents. Told you guys before that we're probably not going to buy Zomo because we're waiting for oil prices to come down. That's just our personal choice. If you're bullish on oil, hey, you do you, man. I mean, you're still going to get passive income even if you buy this. So what's not to like, right? So then you get JPM, you get 15% and 25 cents per share. So these are the current distributions. We did actually pick up some Cony this morning before tomorrow's X date because the dividend amount is so significantly high. Plus, it's kind of sets in with our plan of basically to have like our shares pretty evenly spread out across the board between all these ETFs. So that's that. Now we'll take a look at a few examples of the volatility for the previous month so we can see what's going on here. So basically, we want to pretty much look between the, I would probably say like September's, I would probably say all of September's trading activity is what we need to look at for some of these funds. So let's go ahead and move this over here actually so we can look at this. So the ones I'm going to take a look at, I'm going to take a look at the Tesla version. We'll take a look at the highest paying ones, basically Tesla, Nvidia. We'll take a look at AMZ and we'll take a look at Cony, okay? So let's start with Cony. I have this on the daily here. So basically each candlestick is equivalent to one trading session or one full day. So this would be the open and the close of this particular day and so on. So kind of what we're looking for here in terms of volatility is large price swings to the up or the downside, like something like this here or this here is a really good example of what you want to see for capturing premiums and options. Okay, so we got the beginning of the month here. We're going to go ahead and measure this. So this would be basically the first, which is a Friday. So you get about 14% to the upside. That's actually a pretty large move for a stock, believe it or not. Our average expected return on any swing trade is about 15%. So that was a 15% move in 4 days. That's a fast trade. Just so you all know, that's a really, really fast trade. We've only actually had a few that that we opened and closed within a week. So that should tell you out of, I think, 15 trades, we've only had 2 or 3 that did that. I should tell you how pretty rare it is. So you basically drag it out to the end of the month here. You guys can see that the swing high to the swing low was about 20%. So there was some pretty good volatility here. 20% is a big move. If you have $1,000 in this trade and you shorted it, you just made $200. If you had 10,000, you made 2,000. And if you had 100,000, you made 20,000. So yeah, 20% trade is a lot for any kind of trade. So that's Cony. We'll take a look at Tesla next, because I know Tesla is everybody's favorite. Everybody loves Tesla, and it's a wild child, and it's extreme, and it swings all over the place. So we'll take a look at that. So you guys can basically see like the point that Tesla started trading and it ended trading pretty much right around the same exact price. I don't know if you guys see that or not, but I'm seeing it here on the charts. So we'll take a look starting from the first to the high here. Same thing as Coinbase, basically about 14%. You have a gap up there too. From the peak down to the low, you're getting about a 16% move, which was closed before the end of the month. So slightly less than Coinbase, but still, again, it's still a lot. It's nothing like this or this here. This would probably be pretty much when you're going to get your higher paying dividends when you see something like this. And the other ones that we're going to look at is Nvidia and AMZ. I could look at all these with you guys, but this video is going to go on for a really long time. So we're just going to pick the most high paying ones, assuming that the volatility on those was the greatest. So scroll over here to the first. That's pretty much when this thing topped out. So Nvidia had a slight pullback, which again was to be expected. So from the top to the bottom, there's about a 17% move down. Anybody that shorted that had big cojones and they made bank. So salute to them. And yeah, it wasn't really much of a move to the upside because it was pretty much right into the close of the month. So you got about 6% to the upside. So most of the move was actually downwards. And as you guys can see on Nvidia, I mean, literally from the start of the year, this thing has only gone up. So is it really surprising that it pulled back? I don't think so. This thing has had a 263% gain on the year. So if you own one share of Nvidia at $400, you basically would have made about, I don't know, what is that, like $600 in profit per share? It is a lot. So the next one we'll take a look at is Amazon. And as you can see, Amazon's had quite a bit of volatility here. There is some pretty heavy trading going on. Let's see if I can find the September 1st. So this candle right here is September 1st. If I can get the around the close, there we go. Let's try this one more time. So, okay, so we're basically going to take the low to the high. That's what we'll do. So you're getting about a 9.5% move to the upside before Amazon had a slight correction, which you can see from the top to the bottom currently, sitting at about 13.3%, and from the swing high to the swing low, about 15.5%. So there is a lot of volatility there. Again, for probably higher levels of payouts and dividends, you want to see something like this, like either a slow trend up would be preferable or some major swing like this. So anyways, this is the dividend payouts, the announcements for basically this month. We'll get paid out on the 16th. You guys let me know in the comment section which ones you like the most, what you picked up before the X date, or if you didn't pick up before the X date, and if you guys got any suggestions or what you think the payouts are going to be going forward into the next couple of months. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed this content. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see y'all later. Peace.